give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Mims in motion left. To throw, here's Nix. It'll be complete to Harvey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
They'll swing this out to Harvey. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Captain.
Here's Nix once more. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. First and goal. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Huddle. Ready.
Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Cortland Sutton, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cowboys, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 22.
Hey, kill, boy. Hey, 47. 26.
On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Hey, boy, hey! Kill! What do you think?
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Hey, kill! Go! Get out there! Sweat! Hey! Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 47. What do you think?
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Yeah, there we go. I think. What do you think?
Now Prescott. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hey! Captain. Away! Chill.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
2nd and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Captain. Away!
To throw is Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In motion right goes Sutton. Nix looking to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
A great play there. 28 yards. And the Broncos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here we go, 47.
Prescott now. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31.
47. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill.
To throw is Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Ready? Bombers.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing Nix. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go, kill. 44, Here we go, going to 54,
Here's Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46.
Here's Prescott. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here we go, Switch it, hey. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 54, wide in.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now
we give up the middle to Williams. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here we go, 47.
Now Prescott. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Yeah! Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. 180. Here we go, kill. 26.
4th down, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted by the Broncos. Result of the play is a
quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points, and following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Captain.
It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Ready. Bombers.
Now it's Nix. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Denver.
Olay. Oh, my son. Captain. Chill. Punch left.
Nix to the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Franklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Ready. Middle. Oh, my son. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt. Captain. Chill. All right.
Nix to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Ready. Captain.
Here's Nix. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yeah.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Alex Singleton, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Go. Get out there. 180.
Throwing. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, 47. What do you think?
Prescott to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's good.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Almost set. Ready. 180.
RPO. That's complete right side. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Ole! Oh, ready! Ready! Captain. Chill.
Nix from the shotgun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun. Here's one deep for Pickens. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, here we go. Like that point. Hey, kill. Under. Hey, kill. 47.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Will Butts to kick off for the Broncos.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And he returns this to the 22.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 77 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And oh, it's wide right. No good.
No good. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Bombers. Hold on a second. Ready. Captain. Ole.
To throw, here's Nix. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
In motion right goes Sutton. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. My name is Chill. Bombers. Captain. Oh,
to throw is Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Oh, my son.
In motion right goes Sutton. Nix looking to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Bombers. Oh, my son. Captain.
Slot man moves right. From the gun on third down, it's Nix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
In motion right goes Sutton. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Captain.
Here's Nix once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's not the first time they've looked his way when they've needed a big play. He's been the go-to guy all game long. And they get the hook up again on third down to keep this drive alive.
Oh, my son. Ready. 180.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready.
Throwing Nix. Open man, and again it's Sutton. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Oh, my son.
Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
The kick is good.
Looks good on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Under. What do you think?
Prescott now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Gun.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Cowboys 47-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Ready? Captain.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Chill. Ready? Away. Bombers.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Almost set.
Now it's Nix.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Kenneth Murray. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Away. Almost set. Chill. Ready? Away. Bombers.
Nix to the air.
Touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Broncos are able to stretch out their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
Here's Prescott. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Alex Singleton making the play defensively.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Yeah. Under. Wide in. Hey, kill.
Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Bombers. Captain.
Here's Nix. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Ready. Olay. Bombers.
They're going. It's Nix. That is caught. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Chill. Olay.
Back to the air with Nix. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now 2nd and 9.
Yeah! Here we go! Gun.
Throwing. Prescott.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
And some room to run now. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go. Get out there.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah!
Prescott to throw it.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they go from the 47 now on first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 26.
Prescott yet again. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
By John Franklin Myers. It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
2nd down and a yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. This time the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
35. Cowboys 13.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
Looking to put a drive together.
Joe. Oh, my son. Away. Hey. I hit captain.
To throw, here's Nix.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. A very solid gain of 27 yards.
That's good for a
Hey, we're good.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
First down, Broncos.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Oh, my son. Oh, 11. Ready. Right here, touch. 11. Bombers. Chill. Olay. Captain.
To throw is Nix.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Yeah, here we go. I take one. Gun. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide in. Here we go. 47.
Out of his end zone, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 35.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
47.
To throw is Prescott. And the Broncos get there and take him down. DJ Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Gun.
Now Prescott. Under pressure, and they got to him again. John Franklin Myers picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Brian Anger now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 39-yard punt on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
46-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Savon Revel.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. After a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
30-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Yeah! Sweat! Sweat today!
Back to throw here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Here we go. Under. Go. Get out there. Here we go, 47.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Bombers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Throwing Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown,
J.K. Dobbins.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the 4th quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.